Brandel. I didn't look forward to my next interaction with him. Ever since I had attacked him, using my connection to the dragons to overpower him, I had avoided him. I wasn't sure what role he had in all of this, but he had been training with Elaine. Most people believed Elaine had betrayed the kingdom by working for the Vard, but I didn't believe that. There was something more to it, much like there was something more to Jareth. All I had to do was find it, find the evidence. Then I could prove that the Vard weren't responsible for the previous attacks. I don't know why using the Vard as scapegoats bothered me so much, but it did. Perhaps it was because of my friend and his family, and the connection I knew they possessed to the Vard. I wanted to prove to myself that they weren't responsible for the attacks. But it wasn't really about proving it to myself. I already knew the truth. It was about proving it to Thomas, proving it to the king. Since the evidence of their betrayal had been destroyed, first Elaine's, then Donathar's and Jareth's, there was nobody to ask. They all assumed it was the Vard, the historical enemy of the kingdom. "I should be testing for Dragon Mage soon," I heard through the doorway. Brandel was talking to somebody, though he didn't speak in the same way he spoke to other students. This was almost respectful. That surprised me. Brandel didn't even act that way with most of the instructors. He tended to sneer behind their backs, make offhand comments, and generally act like an ass around them. "Are you prepared for the testing? It can be difficult from what I hear. I have been using my contacts to see what they might ask during the testing, but I haven't been able to uncover anything." It was a deep voice, one that I didn't recognize, but it shared some of the arrogance typically associated with Brandel. I poked my head a little bit farther out and saw a tall, slender figure in the hallway. He had on an expensive-looking cloak and had a stately figure, gray hair brushed back in the same style that Brandel wore. His father. I had known Brandel's father was a noble of some sort, but had never seen him. I still didn't recognize him. "I'm as prepared as I can be. I have my ways, you know." His father chuckled. "I know you do. Do you know how expensive it was for me to obtain that vial? Don't waste the opportunity." Could he be involved? The vial was one I had seen before, and I understood it was Yarn magic that helped store power within it, but I hadn't known where he had gotten it. I thought maybe it was from Elaine, but what if there were some other source? "I won't waste it," Brandel said. "I will keep asking about my testing, too. With all of the activity that's been going on around the academy these days, I am not sure whether I will be tested any time soon." Could he be looking in my direction? I stepped back, pushing the door slightly closed, then realizing that my flaming seal around the door was still there. If he saw it, he might know that somebody was here. I doubted Brandel had enough strength to push past my seal. I had pulled through several cycles, using as much power as I could to strengthen it, but there was the possibility that he had some way of tapping into his own power to break the seal. "I will push on your behalf. I do have some influence with the king, you know. Not as much as I once did, and I blame that damn advisor of his," he muttered. "But still, enough." "Thank you, Father. I won't disappoint you." "I would hope not. We need you and your talents to represent the family." I wasn't entirely sure what talents Brandel had that would allow him to represent the family, but I wasn't about to say anything out loud. This time I could swear that Brandel looked in my direction. He had to have noticed that the door was cracked open. I stepped back, and their voices became muted. I heard footsteps, and they were moving along the hallway. I held my seal over the door, but I didn't close it entirely. The movement would have drawn attention. There wasn't any other way out of the office. As much as I would have liked to climb out a window or escape some other way, I was stuck here until they were gone. Thankfully, given that Brandel was with his father, he wasn't going anywhere. I looked back to the bookshelves. I had searched through most of these shelves, looking for some hidden compartment, anything that might show me what else Jareth had been up to, or a list of people he had been working with, but hadn't found anything. It was a waste of time. Now, if Donathar had left any belongings, I might have found something there, but his quarters had been...